What's up, everyone? This is All Destroyer 229, and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 5. Last time, we yet again continue to develop our bonds and confidants as the days continue to tick down. We're getting pretty close to finishing off all of our confidants, and we don't really have that many left to do. In this episode, we are going to continue to develop our bonds and confidants, as well as show off a few other, miscellaneous things that you can do throughout the course of the game. But first, I'm gonna head on over to the Velvet Room because I went ahead and checked real quick. And
your turn, Caroline.
Baphomet's ready to be taken out.
You want to release it? Looks even stronger now.
So we'll go ahead and take
you wanna
him.
let out?
And we get Evade Curse. Well, damn it. Well, I guess it's better than Burn Boost. I guess. Well, that kind of sucks. I guess there's no Null Bless or Curse.
Make a choice, inmate.
That seems really dumb. Well then, who else would I put in? I guess I can put Narcissus, get Null Fire. Or Malok. We'll do Malok.
So it's this. Oh,
Why not?
I'll take good care of you. You picked.
Nope.
You finished.
Alright, let's get the hell out of here and then get to where we're supposed to be. So after that kerfuffle, we do have a text from Futaba, so why don't we go ahead and talk to her. Just very generic stuff. We're gonna go and see her. Because she still has a promise list to finish.
Welcome back. But
Yes, it's fine, it's fine. So today, we're going to be spending our time with Futaba.
all right. I'm going to go take a look around by myself. If I'm not back in half an hour, just stay here and wait for me to come back.
Alright then.
I'm kinda nervous, but here I go. Time to make like a tree and branch out!
Good luck, brave soldier. Well, it's been 30 minutes. I'm starting to get worried. I feel like I should probably go look for her. She's told me to stay here, though. Ugh, what do I do? Futaba!
Sorry, I totally forgot to check the time. I was having fun. Guess that means I beat my mission, huh?
Seems like it.
You know, it was the same Akihabara as before, but everything looked so different to me this time. It's not just here, though. My whole world is expanding. Every day brings new and different discoveries. The direction of Sojiro's cowlick, the atmosphere of Yongen, the various types of coffee beans. Things might be the exact same as they were yesterday, but from my perspective, it's all spinning. I knew it was possible, but I had never really felt that sensation before now. I just hope I can keep changing little by little, like everyone else does.
I mean, that's a part of life, Futaba. Everyone grows and changes. And you can too.
I know I can do it now. Oh, by the way, I got a text from Kana-chan saying she got a job at a convenience store.
Really?
It sounds like she's just happy to be living life like a normal teenager. Plus, she got study guides with the money she made. She's gonna take the high school entrance exam. Even Kana-chan's trying to step out into the world.
Well, you can't go lose to her now, can you?
Yep, she's my new rival. Hey, you said you'd give me a reward if I completed my promise list, remember?
Oh, yeah. Hey, don't look at me like that. I honor my promises.
You the man. You know, I was looking in a bunch of stores thinking about what to buy, but it felt kind of weird. There were plenty of things I wanted, but it was all stuff I could get if I worked really hard. And after all, I already have something I wouldn't have been able to get on my own.
Huh?
You don't think so? No, you're forgetting. You gave me something really important.
I did?
You gave me my life back. It's thanks to you that I learned I'm fine just as I am, and that I learned to trust my mom again. I was as good as dead, but you resurrected me. I want to use my work with the Phantom Thieves to return you the favor. And when I remember all the friends I've made, it's like I'm tapping into some kind of unknown power.
I understand completely. I'll be counting on you more from now on. Got that, Futaba?
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of the Hermit, granting thee infinite power.
And with this, we have now maxed out the Futaba Sakura Confidant. That of the Hermit Arcana. So, our final ability with Futaba is Final Guard. Now, what this does is that if one of our party members suffers a fatal attack, Futaba will have a chance to nullify all damage from that attack. Overall, it's really handy to have happen in a pinch and can definitely save you if you're going up against something that is a bit tougher than you anticipated. And she also gets a second awakening because she's a Persona user, so of course she gets that. And for finishing Futaba's Confidant, we can now fuse Ongyoki, the most powerful persona of the Hermit Arcana.
Whoa! My heart just leveled up! A new me rises from the ashes!
Alright. Futaba's persona, Necronomicon, has transformed into Prometheus.
You gave me my life back, so it's my turn to risk my life for you. Feel free to tell me anything. I'll do whatever I can to help. I'm serious, okay?
Alright. I'm counting on you, Futaba. You better not back down on me.
Leave it to me. And
And?
I never said I was gonna let my reward go unclaimed.
What?
So, let me see.
What was all that earlier?
How about a month's supply of instant yakisoba? Pretty good deal, huh?
A month?
I don't want to order it off the net, though. Let's go look for it in the real world. Now I know how much fun walking around can be.
Ah, crap.
Thanks.
And as a bonus ability, Futaba now gets Treasure Skimmer. So rather than having an evade skill, Treasure Skimmer allows us to see if a foe is carrying a rare item. This is helpful because this will allow us to know whether or not we need to negotiate with them. So it's a decent way to get some really powerful items from shadows. Though granted, it does involve negotiation, which means you would lose out on all different bonuses as well. But some of the items you can get can be really good. Granted, most of the time it's just blank skill cards, but occasionally you'll get something pretty good.
You're back.
Okay, so now that we're done with that, what exactly are we going to be doing this evening? Well, actually, is EY? EY is not available today, so not really a whole lot we can do. Well, in that case, this evening we're going to be doing something just a little bit different. One of the various things that we could potentially do, but I haven't had a chance to really do. And, well, first things first, I'm gonna save real quick.
I'll just add this.
The reason why I saved is because this evening, we're gonna head on over to our TV. Now, going to our TV, not only can we take a look at the news or the shopping network, but we could potentially watch a DVD or play a video game. Now, the DVDs, I mentioned before that you just rent them from that store in Shibuya, but you could potentially be hit with late fees, and it's not really all that helpful, so we're just gonna completely ignore those. But we can play a video game. Now, right now, we only have 2 games available to us. We have Star Fornius and Gambler Goemon. We are going to be doing Star Fornius. Now, I mentioned this before when we first got the retro game console, but how playing video games works is that it's very similar to reading, in which we have to play a game a certain number of times in order to actually complete it and get the stat boost that's associated with it. There is an achievement for playing and beating every single retro game in the game. So if you're going for that, you can do these on your spare time and can even do them during the day since you're not going to school. We're obviously not going to do that because 1, I already have the achievement, and 2, like, if you do get the achievement, rewind time so you can get all that time back because you're not going to need stat bursts. But we are going to play Star Fornius this evening.
Okay.
Now, I should mention that each game plays a little bit differently. Some of them are button mashers, some of them are luck-based. It all depends on the game. And some of them are just like specific button inputs as well. So each game has a different set of criteria to try to win. Now, that's a sign of a boss coming up.
Hey, wait!
Now, our input for Star Fornius is a button mash. So we need to button mash the X button a certain number of times. And on the higher levels, this gets a lot harder to do. So yeah, overall, not that bad.
Nice. Hey!
And we beat the level. So it can be incredibly difficult when it comes to the higher difficulties, to the point where it's very unfair, actually, and can be nigh impossible to beat on your own. But with Star Fornius, the first one isn't all that bad. So we do get some stat boosts as we play the games, as opposed to books where we just get it at the end. Alright, and if you fail a game, then it doesn't count as completed, and you still get some stats, but not as much as if you had completed it.
Yeah.
So kind of, it is a lot closer to the books from the original Persona 4, now that I think about it. Only, it requires a lot more input. And the day moves on to Thursday.
I should have known.
Alright, so what exactly are we off to today? Well, first things first, nope, he's not there. Damn it, Yusuke. Well, unfortunately, Yusuke's not there today, so that kind of sucks. However, we do still have a plan for today. I mean, granted, at this point, I would have already finished all my daytime confidants, but I had to move around Yusuke a little bit, so we'll get to him at some point. However, we are here in Shinjuku because by playing a video game, we get access to game secrets. Another book that we can purchase, which will make getting through the games easier. I mentioned before that the games can get progressively harder and can become nigh impossible to beat. If you want to beat all the games, buy and read this book. Game secrets will be your best friend in order to actually complete every single video game. So be sure to grab that. In addition, I am going to head on back to the underground mall. Because I did not get the right thing. I thought that our gift was at the flower shop, but no, unfortunately I don't know
Thank you for stopping
where it is. Oh, well, this is actually kind of interesting. So we have different items here that can nullify different status ailments, but we also have a heart necklace and a heart ring. These are very expensive, but can give you a lot of social points to a female confidant. However, in order to give either of these to a female confidant, you have to be dating her. So, yeah, it's a nice gesture, but a lot of points.
Welcome.
Ah, here it is. Okay, so the actual item that we needed was not the cactus, because I'm an idiot, but actually a glass vase. We're going to need that for, well, to show off. And speaking of which, since there's not really much else for us to do today, we are going to head on over to Aoyama Ichome. We need to go and talk to Haru anyway because our plants are ready. But, since we do have plenty of time, I'm going to spend a lot of it just kind of showing off the different hangout spots that you can go to with Haru. Obviously, there are a ton of other hangout spots to be with your different friends and confidants, especially your party members. But we don't have time to show off all of them, so I will show off all of Haru because we're dating her. And honestly, I feel it's just a nice gesture that's kind of more emphasizes the fact that you are dating her. A lot more so than in previous Persona games.
Good day.
It's called role-playing, people. Anyway, let's go ahead and plant some more carrots. And these will be ready on the 4th.
Good day.
Okay, now I'm not sure if there are any additional items, but I do have an idea as to where I want to take Haru. So let's go ahead and hang out with her. And you can just, you know, since you're dating someone, go to the room, but it's basically the equivalent of just tending to the garden, which means that it's not really like any real interaction. So instead, we're gonna make this an event. And where we are off to today is... Where is it? Where is it? Where the hell is it? There it is. We're gonna head on over to Tsukishima today. So let's go.
Now, shall we go? My, this is...
Of course. We'll try it together.
You're right!
don't worry about it. You don't learn without making a few mistakes. So I guess this one does actually have a gift. We're gonna spend a lot of just extra time with Haru, and hardly, like, I didn't figure any of these gave gifts. But I guess we did actually need to do this regardless of whether or not we were dating Haru. The more you know. Although, we actually do have something to give to Haru. Gosh, I can never remember if it was the flower bouquet or the flower basket or the rose bouquet. But I definitely know the glass vase is something that she has a unique line of dialogue for. So we're gonna give her this. Aw, she loved it.
Next time then.
Later, Haru.
Ah, you're
Oh.
back.
Where have you been? Been searching all along, confessing while alone and on, without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a sharpshooter. I post masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a
Yeah, now that you mention it, people were demanding our heads. And now hardly anyone even seems to care about the Phantom Thieves anymore, let alone know who the leader was.
moments of calm, nothing left to be found. A mirror right in front of me, that's where I found.
I mean, Ryuji's got a point. It is very weird. I mean, I get that Shida would still be, like, front news, but I'd still expect people to talk about the Phantom Thieves.
I'm a sharpshooter. I post masquerade.
This is just weird. Because only a few months back, people were praising us. There was Phantom Thieves merch everywhere. I mean, I get that stuff died down with what happened to Akumura, but now that no one even seems to acknowledge the Phantom Thieves' existence. That's super weird. Anyway, we did get a giant spatula from Haru. Man, this shelf is coming along really nicely. I think we're only missing one item on it, too. I mean, after that, then we've basically got, I think we've got almost everything. There's still a few items that we are missing that we can still get, but it's coming along pretty nicely. So anyway, what we are doing this evening is spending some time with EY.
Burning down the walls. Is there a way?
So this evening, we're gonna go and spend some time with him.
I'm a sharpshooter at Paul's masquerade. Hiding both face and mind, all free for you to throw. I'm a chef.
Hey.
When you say excommunicated, are you sure he's even still alive?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Huh? Hey.
What? Will Karu be okay? Didn't matter how you respond to that one. Or the next three. Come on, we should hurry.
Shit. Hey.
Cut the bullshit, Masa.
Hey. Shit.
EY. You need to trust your son. Tell him the truth.
Yo.
Huh?
Oh? Yo.
He's a good kid, huh? Now, you could also say Karu is really strong-willed, and you'd get the same amount of points.
Appreciate it.
Well, I'm glad I could help. Well, did not expect to see Suda again. If it wasn't for him, that could have ended very bad. Alright, so it seems like EY's out of the clutches of his former associates from now on. Seems like they'll leave him and Kaoru alone.
Let's go.
Alright then. I'm game. Well, that was a nice conclusion to an otherwise frightening experience.
Well then.
Oh no, Morgana, please don't! Oh, thank goodness, thank goodness, thank goodness he isn't going to make us go to a stupid meeting. Anyway, with that, we are probably good to call it a day here, but not before we check out the TV again. So yes, another Persona reference. Guess Yukari's still taking on the role of Feather Pink. Well, at any rate, now is probably a good time to call it a day here. So, next time on Let's Play Persona 5. 16 days remain before the election, and we've only got 3 more rank ups to go. We've got 2 with Yusuke and 1 with EY. So, the Confidants are actually going to be winding down quite a bit since there's not really a whole lot left. But there's still a bunch of miscellaneous things that we still need to accomplish. For one, there's still the gifts. 2, there's the books, I guess. And then there's just a bunch of other miscellaneous things that we can go about and do. So, we're getting close to finishing everything. It's only a matter of time. Until next time, everyone. Take care.